hinge forward. Hold on to the shin, stack the shoulders. Hey everyone, welcome to class. This is a 45-minute morning yoga stretch to help you kick off your day on a strong note, but also, we'll ease into it. We're not gonna do anything super powerful, but just get enough movement in that you feel balanced and you feel sort of in that perfect spot between having worked on your flexibility, but also summoned your strength too. So what you're gonna need today is one block and a strap, but you won't need it right away. So just go ahead and move your strap so that it's reachable in the next few minutes, and move your block off to the side up at the front of your mat. Let's start on our backs. So go ahead and lie down. And make sure you have some space in front of you at the bottom of your mat. Extend your left leg out, extend your right leg out. You can rest your hands on your belly or at your sides. And just take a few breaths with the eyes closed. And set an intention to yourself for your class, for your practice. It could be a word that you want to hold in the front of your mind. Excuse me. It could be a fuller mantra or a sentence, a phrase, or just a feeling that you want to cultivate as you move through each pose. And hold that right in the center of your mind as we move through class today. So we'll start off pretty slow. Keep your left leg extended straight out in front of you. Bring your right knee over the hip and cross it over to the left so that you end up in a pretty easygoing twist. Try to keep the right shoulder down, but since this is like the first thing you're doing today, it doesn't have to be a super deep twist. It's normal to wake up a little bit, you're not like fully mobile first thing in the morning. So give yourself a second to warm up before you push too hard in any of these poses. Come back to the center. Square off, so you're just back in the middle of your mat. Walk the left foot over to the left, and cross your right ankle over the left ankle. Grab hold of the right wrist and fold over to the left. So you have a nice long stretch through the whole side of the body. Relax the head, relax the neck. And bring it back to the center. We're going to twist to the other side. So extend the right leg out, pull the left knee in over the hip, and then gently bring it over to the right. Opening up the left shoulder. Try to keep the shoulder down against the mat. And then just let gravity do its thing from the hips down to the knee. You can keep the eyes closed. Relax the face. Keep the neck soft, neutral. And breathe in, come back to the center. Walk your right foot over to the right corner of your mat. Cross the left ankle over the right. Grab the left wrist and fold in half. Not really in half, but fold in that direction till you feel a stretch through the whole side. Take one more round of breath in through the nose, out through the nose. Walk everything back towards the center. You can bend the knees, plant the feet, start to lift the hips up for a low bridge, but a low, low bridge. Reach the arms up overhead, kind of rock up towards the shoulders. Sit it back down, let the arms float down at the sides. Inhale, lift the hips, lift the arms, roll up. Exhale, roll back down. Let's do one more. Inhale. And exhale. Keep your right foot planted on the mat. Bend the left knee. Reach for the inside of the foot for a half happy baby. So keep the right foot grounded. Bend the left knee down towards the floor. So if it feels asymmetrical, obviously it's supposed to. Just try to keep the right hip grounded, the right foot grounded as you open up the left hip. Take one more inhale. Exhale, release. Left foot comes down. Half happy baby on the right side. Bend the right knee. And again, it's going to feel a little bit funny probably, but keep the left hip down, the left foot down. One more breath in and out. Exhale, release. Take your strap, bring it around the left foot. Get into the hamstrings just a little bit here. So keep the right foot down just because it makes it a little bit less intense. And I want to give you a little tip here. So a lot of times, and this goes for my teaching, in years past as well, in yoga, we put the strap like on the ball of the foot and then try to bring the leg down towards us. That's totally fine, but you're going to feel that more in the calf than in the hamstring. So to bring it more to the hamstring, instead of flexing the foot, relax your foot so it's neutral. Bring your strap closer to the heel and then start to pull the leg in. And you'll feel that shift from the calf to the hamstring, and that's a little bit more where I want to focus. So just a little tip for you. Relax the foot, don't flex it. Maybe extend the right leg if you feel like you can. Obviously, that's optional. Now let's switch sides. So lasso the right foot. Remember, you're moving it a little bit closer to the heel than the ball of the foot. Relax the foot so you're not flexing it, and then bring the leg down towards you. You feel it a whole lot more in the hamstring. Only if you feel like you can extend the left leg down. Take 2 more breaths, nice and slow. And gently let your strap go. You can bend both knees, find full happy baby. So reach for the insides or outsides of the feet. Relax the head and the neck. Inhale. Exhale, feet together, knees together. I want you to rock up. We're going to find tabletop. So bring the knees under the hips, the wrists under the shoulders. Take a few rounds of cat-cow as you, at whatever pace that you feel is comfortable for you. Dropping the head, relax the neck. Inhale, pull the chest through, look up. Exhaling, round, create space between the shoulder blades. Inhale, lift your gaze. One more each way. Bring it back to neutral. Now we're going to make circles with the rib cage. So think of arching only the left side of the body, and then move it over to the right, and then press the chest and the belly down towards the floor. So you're making a circle, like in a cylinder. Press it down. 3, 4, one more time. Bring it all the way up, around, 5. Now I want you to pause in the center and you're gonna go the other way. So move over, you're gonna start on the right, arching the right, move over to the left, drop it down, and bring it all the way around. Up and over. I have lost count. Let's do one more. I think that was 4. 5. If I get too like in the zone, then I stop teaching and I just start practicing, you know? All right, so shift your hips back just a little bit, tuck the toes. We're gonna take a version of puppy that's a little bit different. So keep your hips high. It's not child's pose, it's puppy. But I want you to walk over to the left and then drop the chest down. So you can keep both arms out or you can stabilize with your left hand and keep the elbow bent. But really walk it over to the left side. And I'm just on the right side of my head. I'm not keeping my chin down. Now take it up and walk it over to the other side. So again, your hips stay relatively high. You're not sitting back. Left arm walks way over to the right and then drop it down. And gradually take it back to the center. Walk the hands so they're underneath the shoulders. Tuck the toes. Sit up and back, downward facing. Pedal out the feet just a little bit. Sorry, excuse my shirt. Moving all over the place. Find some stillness in your down dog. Look to the hands. Step the right foot between the thumbs. Spin the left heel down and find warrior 2. Again, just kind of an easygoing warrior 2. Nothing super crazy yet. Press into the back foot. Bend the right knee. Take 2 breaths. And slowly start to straighten the right leg. Reach through the right hand. Hinge forward. Hold on to the shin. Stack the shoulders. Find one point that you can focus on so you don't lose your balance. Bend the right knee. Reverse your warrior. Right side body opens. Then bring it back up to normal. Straighten the right leg. Turn the toes in towards the midline. Hinge forward at the hips and come down so that the hands are touching the floor. Maybe you stay here. Maybe you start to walk the hands back so you end up in a full wide forward fold. And I'm sort of at like half or maybe 70% of what I normally could do. So just take it easy for now. Inhale, lift the chest. Walk the hands over to the front of your mat. Step back to plank. You're going to take 2 full breaths here. Inhaling through the nose. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. On your next breath in, drop the knees and exhale, lower down between the elbows. Lay the chest flat. You can take cobra or up dog, whichever you're feeling like. Lay the chest back down and sit up and back, downward facing. Look to the hands, step the left foot forward, find warrior 2. So spin the chest open, bend the left knee deeply, drop the right hip down. Take a few breaths here. Press firmly through the right foot. Now slowly straighten the left leg, tip the hips back for triangle, reach through the left arm, drop the left hand down, spin the chest around, open up through the right side. Exhale, bend the left knee, reverse your warrior, left side body opens. Bring it back up to warrior two, but straighten the left leg. Turn the toes in toward the midline and take a forward fold. Maybe you can fold just a little bit lower this time. Take a couple more breaths. And gradually lift the chest, turn towards the front of your mat, step back to plank. Inhale, pick up the left foot. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, pick up the right foot. Exhale, lower it down. Shift your weight forward just a tiny bit. Exhale, lower down between the elbows. Chest comes down. Inhale for cobra or up dog. Exhale, lower down. Sit up and back, downward facing. Look to the hands. Step the right foot forward. Find warrior one. Sink the hips down low. Take one more breath in. Exhale, bring the left hand to the inside of the right foot and pick up the left heel. Open up the right arm. Exhale, pay attention. Your left heel spins down. Right arm threads underneath the left. Tap the left shin. Inhale, open up the right arm. Come back to your low lunge. Exhale, left heel down. Thread the right arm under the left. Tap the shin. Inhale, open up the right arm. One more time, thread it back. Inhale, open up the right arm. Exhale, take the right hand down, frame the right foot. Step the left foot in a little bit and we're gonna find pyramid. So stand up, find your bearings. I always have to reset for pyramid. I don't know what it is, but it's like I need to make sure I'm in a good space. Start to move the left hip around towards the front. Hinge forward and fold over the right leg. Your feet can pretty much be hip distance apart. They don't have to be like one directly in front of the other. It makes it a little bit easier to balance and it just makes it feel a little bit less awful, in my opinion. Relax the head, relax the neck. Look to the hands, bend the right knee, step back to plank. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, touch it down. Inhale, right foot lifts. Exhale, touch it down. Inhale fully, and exhale, lower. Take your vinyasa, meet me back in downward facing just for a moment, and then step the left foot forward, right heel down, warrior one. Arms up. Square the hips as much as you comfortably can. They won't be fully square, but try to encourage that right hip to move toward the front of your mat. Inhale. Exhale, right hand down, pop the right heel up. Take one breath in. Exhale, right heel down, thread the left arm under the right, tap the shin, twist. Inhale, open up the left arm. Exhale, thread it back, tap the shin. Inhale, open. One more time. Thread, tap. Inhale. Exhale, left hand down. Start to walk everything a little bit more towards the midline. Move the left hip back, right hip forward. And you're gonna find pyramid. So just take your time getting there. Hinge forward and fold. Inhale, look to the top of your mat, soften the left knee, step back to plank. Inhale, right foot lifts. Exhale, touch down. Inhale, left foot lifts. Exhale, touch down. Inhale fully. Exhale, lower down. Take a vinyasa. Meet me back in downward facing, but pay attention. I want you to step the feet about as wide as your mat, walk the hands back towards the feet, and sit the hips down low for a squat. Bring the hands to the heart center. Lift up, not lift up, but Imagine lifting your ribs a little bit up away from the hips so you keep the torso nice and long. The hips are heavy. Inhale. Exhale, take the left hand down, open up the right arm. Maybe you wrap the hands around that thigh and find a bind here, hooking the fingers. Keep pressing into the outer edge of the right foot so you keep moving that hip open. Come back to the center, unravel, inhale, lift. Exhale, right hand down, open up the left arm. Maybe you just stay here, which is totally fine, or wrap it around, find your bind. Spin the chest around towards the sky, press into the outer edge of the left foot. And come back towards the center. Inhale. Exhale. Hands come down. Bring the feet together, knees together. Sit back on the heels. Relax the shoulders down the back. You can let the hands rest in the lap. Just bring your breath back down to a neutral, steady, even pace. On your next breath, sweep the arms up overhead and press the hands together, exhaling them right down to the heart center, sealing it all in. Let the eyes blink open. Thank you so much for joining me for class today. I hope you enjoyed this one. There is a 45-minute version of this inside Bad Yogi Studio. So if you jump down to the description below, you'll find a link that'll get you a free 14-day trial. You can do so much in 14 days, so take advantage of it. I would love to hear what you think, what other classes you might want to see. And of course, you get to join the Facebook community along with that and get your inspiration and motivation and find some friends in your area. There's thousands of people in that group and yeah, all over the world. So check it out. Take advantage of the free trial. I hope you enjoyed this one and I will hope to see you in Bad Yogi Studio. Otherwise, I'll see you right back here next time. Have a good one.